Oh, good morning, world. Hello.
Hello, good morning. How are
uh,
you?
uh, during this entire quarantine, I can't say that I've ever the days all blend together, but today really seems like a Monday.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Probably because it's raining and it's dull and grey. So, your mood maybe is affected by the weather.
Yeah, I really want to just curl up under the covers with my book. It's
Yeah, yeah,
anyway.
yeah. I totally get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
so good morning, everyone. Welcome to Maya's Level 8 to 10 webinar on music festivals. I'm Terry from Florence, from the Mayas Via Baraka, and we are coming to you live today. And my co-teacher is the lovely Joelle.
hello, everybody. I also teach in Florence in the Baraka School, but I'm from London in the UK. Today is, like we were saying, a very grey, dull Monday. It really feels like a Monday today, even even though it doesn't make any difference because we're not going anywhere. But
I want to go somewhere. Sorry.
anywhere,
Anyway,
anywhere.
I don't even care. I just want to go out of my house.
Yeah, exactly. I would just be happy just to go to Sesto Fiorentino or Campi Bisenzio or just somewhere
Yeah.
that isn't 200 meters from my home.
Ah,
Anyway. Hi,
yeah.
Marco. Hi, Marco. Where are you from? Please tell us where you're from. Miyuki. Hi, everyone. You're from Milan. Okay.
Maria
Excellent.
says from Rome. So,
All
sorry,
right.
and Joelle said she's from London. I'm from the United States. I'm from Seattle. You can't get much further from Italy in the United States. Once you
Exactly.
go past Seattle, you go to Canada. So I imagine, Joelle, that in London, there must be lots of music festivals.
Oh, yes, definitely. Not so much like in London. There are music festivals in London, but also around London or around the UK. So yeah, England, the UK is a big, big point of music. Like you can find music festivals or just musicians, music everywhere. Yeah,
I
we have
imagine.
a great music festival called the Notting Hill Carnival.
That's
And in Notting,
charming.
yeah, every year in Notting Hill, I don't remember, I think it's the summer, like June-ish, they have a big parade and carnival down the streets with Caribbean style music because it's to celebrate all the people, the Jamaican people, people from the Caribbean who live in London. It's a huge
Well,
music festival.
that
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, everybody's dressed up in like costumes and feathers and yeah, Jamaican food and cocktails and a lot of alcohol too, of course.
When this quarantine is over, I think I'll plan that for next year.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Do you know what?
So,
Exactly 1 year ago, I was actually in London. I got the Facebook memo come up saying, 1 year ago, you were there. And I'm like, oh.
1 year ago now, in fact, 1 year ago now, from the 17th until the 29th last year, I was in Seattle.
Oh, we were both home. Oh, memories.
Alessia said she was not at the Notting Hill Carnival and it was amazing.
There you go. You see, I have actually never been to the Notting Hill Carnival, even though I lived there for 18 years.
Wow,
So I should go maybe one day.
I think
Okay,
so.
so Marco said he's from Milan, let's say, near Malpensa Airport.
Okay.
Gallarate.
Excellent. And
Nonetheless,
Alessia's from Rome,
yeah,
Daniela from Milan. We have a lot of people with us today.
yeah.
Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and maybe what music festivals you have been to, what music festivals you like.
hmm Okay,
In
everybody's
America,
from Milan and Rome today.
it
Is it just
seems
me?
like it. No,
We got the
no,
Milan and
Milan,
Rome yes,
Rome,
lesson
Milan,
today.
Rome, Milan. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what
Um,
about you, Terry, in Seattle? Do you have music festivals where you're from?
oh my God. Yes. Very near Seattle, there's the Columbia Gorge. So there's two premier, actually three now, but there's two really long-running premier music festivals. The first is Summer at the Gorge. And there's the Columbia Gorge is like where the river runs through, and so it's the huge outdoor place. And every
Beautiful.
year for 3 days, it's just nonstop music.
Wow.
And then there's, I think most people have heard of Burning Man.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know what it is though.
Burning Man is a week-long festival in the desert.
Ooh.
And it's called Burning Man because in the center of everything, they construct this huge wood and straw man and they torch him. And that's
Yeah.
how the festival kicks off. But it's just
A bit like
non-stop.
Guy Fawkes. A bit like Guy Fawkes in London on the 5th of November. You never heard of this, probably. Yeah,
You
it's
can
a
strike the man
big
and
thing.
burn him.
We put like a fake man, yeah, like a scarecrow kind of man on a big bonfire, and we torch him. But there's a history behind that, so I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, all
All
right.
right. So now we have also Luisa from Monza. Patrizia, hello.
Hi,
Where,
Patrizia.
where are you from, Patrizia? All right. So tell us
But
what kind of music, and if you've been to any music festivals, share your story.
Okay. Hi, Anna. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Terry,
Virtual.
sorry, the Burning Man. You said it's in the desert, so I don't think it's near Seattle then, is it?
Oh,
It's
goodness, no. It's
California, Nevada,
no,
something.
no, wait. I don't want to get myself confused, and it's either Arizona or New Mexico. New Mexico. It's in the desert in New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
But
Very
it's
good.
really famous, and it's kind of like the modern day Woodstock, if you will, because it's all about peace, love, getting along with your neighbor, pitch your tent, and
Yeah. I've seen documentaries.
smoke a bowl, or
Yeah, we have something like that as well in England, and it's called the Glastonbury Festival. It's in Glastonbury, of course, and but it's every time I see it, it makes me not want to go there because you know how England is very rainy. And every time there is a Glastonbury Festival, it's done in this huge field, a very big field, and obviously with a lot of rain, it tends to become very muddy. So everybody goes there with their Rain Max and their Wellington boots, and they're just sloshing around from one stage to another, and it seems so depressing to me. I mean, you can have whoever you want. You can have Oasis and Blur and all the great bands out there, but I don't want to be sloshing around in the mud for 3 days. It just doesn't appeal to me.
I
But anyway,
think
that's another one, the Glastonbury Festival.
I don't remember the name of the film, but I believe I saw a film in which the people went to this festival. It had to be because it was a music festival.
Oh,
And
is it
they-
The Diary of Bridget Jones or something where
Yes!
that's it.
Yes,
That's it. That's the one.
that, and she gets up into her.
She gets into the wrong tent or something like that, doesn't she?
I was
Or-
thinking of when she lost her boot in the mud. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
rock-
it. Exactly.
Pretty nice too.
That's it. That's it. Very good. So, we have
So
Patrizia
Maria
from-
Teresa, I have never been to any. Remember, some positive, any negative. I've never been to any music festivals, but I have been to some concerts. Good. Any particular concert that was your favorite, Maria Teresa? Oh,
next year. So not the next year. Remember whenever we use next or last, we tend not to use the. Okay. So it's just next year. I
But
am attending, or I'm going to attend the Blues Festival in Chicago.
the last it was
It was.
exciting.
So maybe you want to say, yeah, last year. Last year I attended.
Okay. Look, she corrected. Last year I attended. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Very good. All right. And Anna also says, oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love classic music or classical music.
Classical.
And I think classical as well. And I have been to the Arena of Verona several times. If we can call it music festival, I would say it's a music.
Yes.
It's a concert. A festival is more than one show, right?
And very often it's more than one day as well. Very often it's more than one day. It's like 3 days, a weekend, or a week. Okay. And Anna says, I used to attend music festivals when I was younger. I haven't attended any music festivals since my children were born. Ah, okay.
Yeah. That changes life, doesn't it, Joelle?
It does. I agree. I have two young children too, so I perfectly understand. You have to sacrifice a lot of things.
But the rewards you get in return.
Oh yeah, definitely worth it.
So Patrizia says, I have been to typical Scottish music festivals in the Castle of Edinburgh. Okay, so Patrizia, help me with this. Is this one time, one festival in the Castle of Edinburgh many years ago? Remember that past simple requires two specific elements. One is that the action is finished. The other is that the time is finished. So if you're saying that this particular festival was many years ago, you've said the time and the action finished. So it would simply be, I went to a typical Scottish music festival in the Castle of Edinburgh many years ago.
Okay.
That had to be in a castle. That had to be spectacular. I can just imagine.
So yeah, just to show the spelling of castle, this is the correct spelling. And the way we pronounce it is castle, okay? But the spelling is with a T. And another very interesting pronunciation of the city, which is spelled Edinburgh. British people, or especially Scottish people, do not pronounce it that way. We pronounce it Edinburgh. Edinburgh. That is Edinburgh. Okay, Scottish people say Edinburgh. Like English people say Edinburgh.
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 Okay.
So
Thank you.
yeah, there you go.
And if you come from America, you say Edinburgh, because we don't know. We just make it up as we go along.
Okay. So yeah, British people, Edinburgh. Okay, let's go back. We said Luisa Bottini. Oh, sorry, Alessia. Do you want to read Alessia's one?
I was trying to go in order, but
yeah, because I mixed.
So many.
I skipped some. Yeah. So let's do Luisa first. So next October, remember not the, but just next October, I'm attending the concert of Zucchero in the Arena of Verona. Wow. But I'm not sure if it will be possible. Yeah, I don't know. I think all concerts, it's big groups of people. I'm not sure.
You'll all be there with masks and plastic gloves.
Gloves. Yeah, exactly. I don't even want to think about how much plastic and pollution we are creating with this mass use of gloves and masks. They all end up in the sea in the end.
No.
Okay, so Marco says, I used to go to the Radio Italia Festival every year. Well done. Okay.
But I used to with the D.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. With a D. I'm sorry, I missed that.
That's okay.
To go.
That's why we're both here.
Yeah. Okay, Mary, sorry. Thanks. My favorite concert was the Daddy Yankees concert about 5 years ago. It was the first time that he sang in Rome. Wow. I love Daddy Yankee.
I don't know
choice.
who that is. So I will make a note, and I will be looking this up after the webinar.
It's only
Elaine?
if you like reggaeton music, which is the most popular music now, but between young people, among young people.
I'll have to
Yeah.
listen. So Alessia said, I've been to a lot of music festivals. Remember, a lot, that's already plural, a lot of music festivals. I really like plural, them.
Mm-hmm.
The best festival I went to was near Rome. Its name was Seven Chakras, and there was psytrance music. Something
Wow.
new again. It was in the countryside with waterfalls. Okay, so Alexia, good. Remember, we've got to go to past tense because you're talking about something that has already finished, but also that io. I know io is all minuscolo, it's all lowercase. Yeah. In English, that I is always uppercase. So be careful with capitalization. But great information, okay? And it says,
I'm just writing that for the students. So they should always remember that I is written with a capital letter. Okay? Never a small one. Okay. Oops, sorry.
Sorry. Anna said, I used to attend concerts. Oh, we did that. We did, trying to go in order, right?
Oh, it's this one here where she's saying she remembers that I have children. Yes. I feel you too. Okay.
All right. Shall we jump in?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What we're creating in this period is, plastic pollution was already such a huge problem, and now
I don't even want to think about it. Just, no. Okay.
No. All right. So, would you mind?
Oh, no, of course not. Music festivals. In this focus activity, discuss music festivals, use modals and semi-modals to give advice and suggestions.
Yay! All right. So these are kind of some of the questions we've already been discussing, but there's some new ones. So
do you want to ask me number one?
Do you enjoy attending concerts or music festivals?
No, I don't. Honestly and truly, I hate places where there are huge crowds of people. I hate crowded places. I feel trapped. I feel like if I need to go somewhere quickly, I can't do it. So I avoid them at all costs. So for this reason, I have never been to a concert or a music festival. The only concert I ever went to, I think I was about 14 years old, because my brother's ex-girlfriend gave us free tickets. And it was in a seated arena. So everybody had their own seat. It wasn't like standing and being crushed by the crowd. And I saw a lot of famous singers. I saw Kylie Minogue. I saw Take That and the Backstreet Boys back in the day. Bjork and many other artists. And I did enjoy it, but that was only because I had like a good seat and I wasn't. Yeah, exactly. So what about you? Do you enjoy attending them?
I used to attend concerts and music festivals all the time. I absolutely loved it. But then after being in Iraq for a year, when I returned, being in crowds makes me very anxious.
And uncomfortable.
I have a difficult time even being in the middle of, say, Ponte Vecchio when it's a crushing crowd.
People. Yeah.
I would really love to go because I love the energy and the music when the music is good. but I have a difficult time with it now.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite band of all time was Nine Inch Nails. And I saw Nine Inch Nails. I literally followed them from Seattle to Boise to Portland to Salt Lake for a concert one year.
Wow.
Because they're just, and when they were in Boise, I was like 3 seats down from Bruce Willis and his daughter. I mean,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
I've seen Lisa Marie Presley, I've seen Madonna and Prince back in the day.
Wow.
I had incredible memories, but I just can't do it now. I can't
Yeah.
do it.
There you go. Patricia says, okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
So we wouldn't start with the adverb of frequency. We have I rarely attend. So adverbs of frequency before the main verb, unless it's the verb to be. I rarely attend concerts because I am stressed when there are a lot of people around me or lots of people around me. Yeah, I'm exactly the same as you, Patricia. Mm-hmm. Anna remembers, take that.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
So question 2, Joelle. It seems to me that question 2, we don't attend concerts or music festivals anymore.
Yeah, okay. But what about the students? So Patricia has just answered number 2. She rarely attends concerts. But what about everybody else? You said that you used to attend concerts, but now how often do you attend concerts, students? Rarely, often, sometimes, once a year? Can you please answer? Give us your answers.
Okay, so Louisa, good. I don't like concerts
Attending?
much,
Yeah.
or attending. I don't like attending concerts very much, or I don't like concerts very much. We need the subject or the object of like. So I don't like concerts very much because I don't like to stay with many people. I'm afraid of crowds, always plural, crowds.
Yeah.
Then the
No, it's not
noise.
always plural, I think. They said there was a big crowd in the supermarket.
Okay, I'm
But you need to
afraid.
use you use it, yeah.
Yeah, don't be sorry, Louisa. This is why we are here, is to help. So I'm afraid of crowds. Then the noise. The noise is negative for my ears. Ears. We hear with our ear.
Okay, so
Great,
ears.
so Louisa. Very good.
So you could say the loud noise or loud noises in general. Loud noises are negative for my ears. Yeah, I hate very loud noises too. I hate loud noise. I'm the same as you, Louisa. Alessia, I love attending concerts. I go to concerts or music festivals once a year in the summer. Great. Yeah, I think summer is the best time for music festivals. Definitely not in the winter, in the mud and the rain and the cold. Yeah, there we are.
Anna says, I loved attending concerts. It was exciting.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
So you can attend concerts again. Life isn't over, it's just changing.
It's just a short period of your life, because as soon as your children are old enough and they are adults, you can go back to attending concerts again. It's just a question of waiting a few years. I know it seems very long now, but they will grow up. Trust me.
They're too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so Veronica, really great. You've got subject, adverb of frequency, then verb. But remember that this adverb of frequency rarely is to say that it's a habit or routine that you rarely do. And so you'll have to use the present simple, not the gerund. So I rarely attend concerts. It would be very good to push me to go to go to one or to.
Yeah. Yeah, to go to one. Perfect.
But very good.
Yeah. So Mary says, I really enjoy attending concerts because I know new people. This is often a verb that Italian people get confused with, because in Italian you use know when you someone for the first time, but we use the verb meet because I meet new people. And also listening to the singers live is different. The feeling is different. I attend concerts once or twice a year, okay? Once or twice. And we always use a or per year, but you say year. Is the one that we use the most.
Sorry, I have to. This made me laugh so much. Absolutely. I'm attending a lot of concerts in the future. I'm not dead. Remember, die, past tense of the verb. Dead is that adjective. I'm not dead.
Very
Absolutely.
good. As Joelle said, it's only a short period. Exactly. Okay. So yeah, here we say once or twice a year. Okay. Very good.
Good.
Better?
Never, but I would like to attend someone, una persona.
Is a person.
So
Some.
I would like
to attend some.
maybe in England. Me too. I want to go to that Notting Hill festival.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Just be ready for a lot of alcohol and a lot of semi-nude women and men. Yes. They're basically, they wear like carnival costumes, you know, like in Brazil or in the Caribbean,
okay.
in Barbados, and they have those very, very kinky, very colorful, feathered and beaded and jeweled costumes that literally just cover their
necessities.
spots. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So, but that's great, you know.
So what about number 3? Joelle, have you ever gotten a backstage pass?
No, absolutely not. I think I would definitely go to a concert if I had a backstage pass. But no, I've never got a backstage pass. What about you, Terry?
I had a backstage pass to see Darius Rucker.
Who?
Darius Rucker. Do you remember Hootie and the Blowfish?
I know the name, yeah.
Okay, Darius Rucker was Hootie, and when he went solo,
Oh, wow.
he came to Boise, and I won tickets to see him and to meet. And
Wow, lucky you. Fantastic. And what about you, students? Have you ever got or gotten American English? A backstage pass? Louisa says,
American English, I would say, have you ever had a backstage pass?
really? Okay. No, but I'm just saying that the verb gotten, past participle of get, is American. We British people would say get. Yeah, or have you ever won, or have you ever obtained? Yeah. Got. Yeah. So Louisa says, when I was younger, I used to attend concerts, but now I've given up.
Why have you given up?
Is that because you don't like the atmosphere, or you don't like the amount of people, the quantity of people that go? So Daniela says, I love concerts, but I actually attend them around once a year. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, there are a few people that I would love to see live, but I don't think I would pay the money to go to see the concert and be in that big crowd. But there are some people that I would love to go and see live. Alessia, only when my boyfriend plays music. So my boyfriend's subject plays music. Oh, okay. Is he a musician then? Do you have a backstage pass when you see him?
So my favorite concerts, my youngest son, he's 29 29 now. No. Oh my
Your
God.
youngest.
Yeah, he'll be 29. He'll be 29 in May. He is a drummer, and he has played in many concerts with many different groups. And so I've gone to see a lot of his concerts.
Wow, well done.
So I always have a backstage pass for those.
Wow, I'm in awe.
I'll
Okay.
send you. I'll send you some of his videos.
Wow. Okay, cool. Good.
Okay,
Okay.
Patricia, no, I haven't ever gotten a backstage pass, but I would like it. Excellent, excellent
Perfect.
construction. I went to the Blue concert. I would have liked the backstage pass, but I've never had it.
One.
One. I would say I've
One.
never had one.
Yeah.
Excellent,
Okay,
though.
good. Wow, Blue. They were actually a good band back in the day too. Yeah.
Back in
Oh,
the day.
Alessia says her boyfriend is a drummer too.
Good.
Yeah.
The drummers, they're the best.
Andrea. Hi, Andrea. I don't like concerts because concerts, plural, good, because they are very crowded. So we need the adjective places.
Okay, excellent.
Louisa, many years ago, I had gotten a backstage pass to the event of Formula One in Monza because I live in this city. Oh, wow. Maybe you would
Wow.
like to use, maybe you should just use I got past simple because you're talking about a specific time many years ago. I got a backstage pass. Wow.
Absolutely.
So did you meet, I don't know, Schumacher or anybody famous who drives a Formula One car?
And Anna
Anna.
says, I've never obtained a backstage pass. It would be a great experience. Fabulous construction. Yes.
Very good. Okay. Mary, I have never gotten a backstage pass, but one time capital, I went to the concert of two reggaeton singers. How old are you, Maria? I want to know because if you like this kind of music, you must be young, like me. And then the concert, they invited some people. And then in the
During.
concert, or during the concert, they invited some people in their privé, that's like the VIP area, in their VIP area, and I was invited. What? Who did you meet, Mary? I want to know. Maluma, DJ Snake. Who are we talking about here? Who did you meet? Louisa
answered your
Schumacher. Wow. You are so
Wow.
lucky. Wow.
All
Okay.
right. Now, Joelle, what was your favorite event ever?
So music, like I said, I've never been to a music festival, so I can only talk about the one concert that I saw when I was 14. And yeah, I really, really loved it, especially when the Backstreet Boys came on. At that time, I was a huge fan of the Backstreet Boys. So I really liked them. And Kylie Minogue was good to see. And yeah, the only other events I've ever seen are on TV or on YouTube. So I think I would love to see Beyonce live if I could. I think she's a fantastic artist and showgirl. And maybe Ed Sheeran. I would love to see Ed Sheeran. Okay, what about you, Terry?
Well, my favorite events were always the summer music festivals where my son played in the band, and I would go stand outside with the crowd and watch the people just cheering for him. And I have to say, I've seen a lot of great artists, like I said, Madonna and Prince and Billy Joel, and
Wow.
but he's my favorite artist. So
I would love to see Madonna too. Absolutely.
I saw her, this is how old I am. I saw her like a virgin tour.
Wow.
That's how old I am.
Amazing. Okay. Maria's asking if I know Joel and Randy. I have to go on YouTube and see and put one of their songs on because I'm really bad with names. I know the songs. I know like if I hear the tune, I'm just like, yeah, I know this. But then I don't know who sings them. So I have to go and have a look. I'll check it out and then I'll let you know, Mary, okay?
So, Alessia, my favorite concert was. So, you've got my favorite concert, and so that is your subject. So, you don't need the subject pronoun. My favorite concert was the Slipknot concert in Bologna last year. Fabulous.
Okay. Yeah. Then we have Patrizia who says my favorite event was a Giovanotti concert in Milan's in San Siro Stadium. Okay, great. Giovanotti is a huge Italian artist. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Louisa, my favorite event was the Chicago Blues Festival last spring. Remember, if our time that we're talking about has last or next, we almost never use the. So my favorite event was the Chicago Blues Festival last spring. There were, plural, many people of every age dancing on the grass. Oh, how fun. And yes, Anna, it was amazing. It is always amazing seeing my son play.
I can imagine. Okay, Daniela, I think that my favorite event would have been Modas. Would have to be, maybe. Would have to be, because would have been means that you didn't go, so you wish you had gone. Okay, it's a past regret. Okay, if you use the third conditional. Modas concert in the Arena of Verona in May, capital M. So remember, with months of the year in English, we use capitals. My friend had given me the ticket as a birthday present. Oh, wow. Very nice. Yeah, Moda is a big group in Italy. I like Moda too. Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you for sharing, students. You really great. Yeah.
Really interactive. We love this. Okay. So questions using modals. Let's actually dive into the heart of this lesson while we still have time. So questions using modals. How can you ask a question using a modal? Shall we give them an example, or shall we see what they already know? What do you think, Joelle?
Okay. All right. Yes, I think so. Okay, modals can be used in questions. So, for example, with the verb to be, so cost of tickets. This is actually quite easy. This is a simple question. This is quite a simple question. I think, how much are the tickets? Or, but if you want to use a modal verb, this is with the verb to be, how much are tickets? You could ask possibility, like how much could the tickets cost, or how much.
Or Joelle, could you tell me the price of the tickets?
Very good. There you go. So using could, again, using polite language. Very good.
I love polite language.
Yeah. Could you
It's my favorite.
Could you tell me how much the tickets are? With the verb to be. Yeah.
Or you could. Now how much should tickets cost? I would say how much. I'd like to go, but how much would the tickets cost is how I might ask someone.
Yeah, but this is more of a question like if you, for example, I have never been to a Madonna or Beyonce or Ed Sheeran concert. Also for the fact that they cost too much, in my opinion. They are too expensive. I mean, I wouldn't spend that kind of money to go and see somebody sing. So if you ask me, in my opinion, how much should they cost? I think that tickets should cost around €50 rather than 120, or, I don't know, Madonna's tickets were over €100 each the last time she was in Florence, I think. So
And
I
I
think
would
they should cost less. But this is giving my opinion. So here we'll use the modal for giving an opinion. Okay.
Okay, so tell us, using modals, make questions to answer to using the information here. So cost of tickets, how much should tickets cost? Or any question with the modal would be great. Could you tell me the price of the ticket, the cost of the ticket?
Yeah, good.
Using,
So be creative. Be creative, yeah. Try and form a question with any modal you think would be appropriate for these questions. So, Mary, I will have a listen to that song when the lesson is over, and I'll tell you in another lesson whether I like it or not. I know Bad Bunny. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. I just wanted to touch on some of these comments. I recommend the Umbria Jazz Festival. It is free and all over the streets of Perugia. And there are a lot of concerts that you pay in the arenas. There are
some. Yeah, there are amazing concerts there. All right. One day when we can finally travel to Umbria, we can leave our comune, we can go.
So, Andrea is responding to the question for number 1. Should is dovere, absolutely. But if I use should in this case, I talk about something that is not certain. No, in this case, we're using should
as the conditional form of must.
Or to elicit an opinion.
Yeah.
How much should tickets cost?
Yeah.
I think tickets should be cheaper, like Joelle.
Yeah. So we're using the conditional form here. Okay.
Right. And exactly, while the ticket cost is a certainty, it is. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Veronica, do you mind telling me how much the tickets cost? Nice, but it's not a modal verb.
Would you mind telling me?
Yes, would could be correct. Yeah. Number 2, we would go to more concerts if tickets cost less. Yes, that's good. Yes, but it's not a question though, Anna. You've given the answer. We would go to more concerts if tickets cost less, which is fantastic, very good, well written. But what would the question be? How can you transform what you wrote, Anna, into a question? Do
you say?
No, I think it's could you tell me, the same question that Terry gave as an example. Mary here. Not do you might say. Could you tell me how much the tickets cost for number 1? Okay.
All right. And number 2.
So number 2, Anna, yeah. So exactly what Anna wrote, but in the question form. Would you go to more concerts if tickets cost less? All right.
Mayuki said, would you like to go, Mayuki, would you like to go to more concerts if tickets cost less? Cost is an irregular verb in past tense. Cost,
So
cost, cost.
yeah, very good.
All right.
Louisa, how far should a cons should it be for no, how far should a concert be to go to? Or how far should okay, so the question you want to ask is she tried with all her creativity. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Mary. They're great. Don't
We
worry.
love, we love creativity.
All right. So the question for number 3 would be, how far would you go to see a concert or a music festival? Yeah. So this is hypothetically, second conditional. How far would you go to see a music festival if you could, if it were a possibility? Yeah.
Right now, if someone said that I could go, I would go. I don't care how far.
But where? Would you go to Australia to see a concert?
No.
There you go.
All right. Point taken. I wouldn't go that far. but-
Yeah, I mean, the cost of the trip to go to Australia would far exceed the cost of the ticket. So I wouldn't go to I would go to Australia for the sake of seeing Australia. And if I could see a concert in the meantime, why not? But I wouldn't go just to see the concert. But
All right.
maybe I would go to a European city. I would go to Spain, or I would go to Austria, or I would go to France to see a concert.
I would go to Notting Hill or Nottingham, or where did you say I had to go?
It's in London, in Notting Hill. So the
Notting
Notting
Hill.
Hill Festival. Yeah.
Okay. In
Just
fact,
think of the
I
film. Think of the film
okay.
Notting Hill. Yeah,
I can remember that now. Okay.
yeah.
So, if I could go to see a music festival, I would like to go to Coachella. Very good. Absolutely great construction, capital I. That makes me so happy. Okay.
Very good.
All right.
Okay, number 4, where to stand?
Hmm.
What is the question?
Well, I can think of a couple of different questions. First of all, maybe could you tell me where to stand?
Okay, so this is a question you would use when you are at the concert. But again, I would use a hypothetical question. So if you could choose where to stand, where would you stand?
Okay.
So right in front of the stage, to the side, at the back.
Okay. So, Mayuki, I wanted to talk for we only have about 2 minutes left, and I just wanted to touch on the difference between can and could. Could you tell me where to find the stands? Can you tell me where to find the stands? These are interchangeable. But where can I find the stands? Because you're asking literally for the ability to find
Yeah.
the stands. So we wouldn't use could in this particular instance. We would have to use can. Exactly. There it is.
Perfect. If Louisa says, if I were richer, so be careful of the spelling, R-I-C-H-E-R, I would go everywhere to attend concerts and to visit the world. Me too. Me too. Okay, very good.
Me
Yes,
too.
remember we use were
Well,
to be with to be, so it's a subjunctive, the congiuntivo. So it's were for all the subjects. If I were, if you were, if he, she, it were, etc., etc. Yeah.
all right. So we have to kind of rush through these while
Let's-
we're doing our last minute, I would love for people to tell us their dream lineup. If you could plan a concert, top 3 bands, top 3 artists, go.
Right. Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, and who do I love? Oh, I also love Sam Smith.
Who is Sam Smith?
Oh, he sang I don't know if you like James Bond.
Yes.
He sang one of the last theme tunes for one of the last James Bond films. You have to look him up. Sam Smith. He's got an amazing voice. Okay. And you, Terry?
Oh my God. I would love to see a Black Eyed Peas concert.
Ooh.
I would love to see the Black Eyed Peas see so many people that I would love to see just don't perform anymore. I would love to see U2,
Okay.
the Black Eyed Peas, and probably Madonna again as she is now.
Yeah. Great. Oh, I would like to see so many. It's not possible to say just 3.
No, it's really difficult.
Yeah.
But sorry, our time is up. I am so grateful for all of the participation. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
And with
Thank
that,
you guys, everybody. And hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.
thanks.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye, everybody.